How about all you wonderful people? This is Andre, the Game Idea Guy. Thank you once again for lending me your time and your ear, listening into another Gamer's Thoughts video from me. And this time I'm going to be talking about Capcom and their tomfoolery messing around with the Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2. So, I was hopeful for them. I really was. I was hopeful for them. And said, hey, okay, they're making a release of the game, physical, for you to get both of them together. Cool, fine, that's alright. But Capcom went ahead and they're messing up again. They're messing up again. You mean to tell me, as big as a company that Capcom is, they couldn't afford to, and you're going to get a laugh out of this, they could not afford to put both collections on one cartridge. No, obviously that's not true. They could have afforded it. They chose not to do it. They literally chose not to do it, which is stupid for one. Two, on the Switch eShop, first Legacy collection is $15. The second is $20. If you try to buy both together, that's $40. Something sounds wrong here. Usually when you buy things like that in a set, it's a little bit cheaper instead of more expensive. Like, I mean, there's no reason that Capcom couldn't, well, for one, put these games together on the same cart. If they put them both on the same cart, then you know what, the 40 wouldn't even be a bother. Like, but then you can purchase them separately for cheaper than the physical cart. And I mean, I know they're labeling it as a special edition. I don't know exactly what's in that special edition. Hopefully there's something there that actually makes it worth it. But if it's just the game on the cart and you having the physical cart, that's not really a special edition, especially when you're going to have to download the second half of the collection of the games separately. I mean, yeah, you get the download code, obviously, okay, that's nice and fine and dandy and stuff, but there really wasn't a need to have to do that. They could have put both collections on the same cart. Hell, actually what would have been the smarter choice is just make it Mega Man Legacy Collection Switch Edition and put all of the games in one, put all the games in together instead of separating them. Well, like, yeah, I know that's extra work Capcom didn't want to do, but that would have actually made a lot more sense. But this is Capcom. They don't do a whole lot of things that make a whole lot of sense anymore. Like finally deciding that they're going to make a Mega Man 11 after so many years when everybody's been like clamoring for Mega Man content. But nope. Well, I'll let that slide. I mean, even with canceling all of those games that people were looking forward to and that they're still begging for, but I'll let that one go aside too. Capcom, I'm going to say this is in the nicest way possible. How stupid are you? I get you want to make yourself cost efficient, like, but this is probably one of those things you should have just went ahead and made sure all of the content was on the cartridge, and just gone ahead and got the 8 gig Switch cart. I mean, your biggest game, literally by size, is Mega Man 8. And that's not even that big. But I mean, yeah, throwing all that stuff together. And it's basically a bunch of NES ROMs, an SNES ROM, and a PlayStation ISO. So, yeah. So I really would have preferred they actually use the Saturn version of Mega Man 8 because all the music sounds better, and Tango Man has a much better song in that version of the game. But that's beside the point. And then on top of that, there's a bunch of content that's in the Saturn version of the game that's not in the PlayStation version that you just kind of lose out on. But again, that's beside the point. What are you guys doing? What are you thinking? Where is your brain? That's what I want to know. Where is your brain? Because it seems like you guys kind of just, you got hit with the stupid stick. And I am a long time fan of the Mega Man series, and always will be a long time fan of the Mega Man series. But you guys are like really screwing the pooch here. Come on. There's no reason whatsoever that you guys had to cut corners like that. And that's horrible. That's horribly sad. There's no reason that you had to cut corners like that. You could have done this without doing it. Without doing that. Like, and it says a lot to your fans about how much they mean to you on the Nintendo side of things with how you treat them. Heck, I can even think back to actually thinking back to the Anniversary Collection on the GameCube, where they screwed that up by accidentally swapping the jump and the shoot buttons. Yeah. On the GameCube version, the jump button is B, which is on the outside, and the shot button is A. Capcom screwed that up, and there's nothing to change settings in that game so you can swap it yourself, which would have amended the problem. So you're just like, if you're playing on the GameCube, you're stuck with having your buttons be backwards. And somehow I beat that whole collection with my buttons backwards. Oh man, it's not like they didn't realize that they made that mistake, because when you play Megaman Battle Network on the GameCube, the B button is for shooting and the A button is for jumping. Like, so it's obvious, like somebody just missed putting in a code the right way, and they didn't go back and check to make sure everything was straight, because it probably got ported from PlayStation on over to GameCube, and they didn't look at what they were doing. But that's beside the point. Okay. This is just warning for people who are interested in getting the Legacy Collection, or like the special edition for the Switch. At this point, if you got a big enough SD card in your Switch, you're probably better off just downloading the game. It'll be cheaper, and you still get all the same stuff, as far as I know, because I don't think the special edition comes with anything other than just the cart. So I do have to look up and see what's in the special edition. I just know that it's being called a special edition for some reason, and it costs $5 more. Like, if there's nothing additional other than the cart, yeah, nah, you're probably better off getting it digitally. That's probably what they want anyway, but I'm just thinking, like, cost-wise for the consumer, it's probably better to just get both of them digitally and spend that $5 on an indie game somewhere. But that's it. I don't have anything else to say other than Capcom is just being stupid again. But thank you guys very much for listening. Keep your eyes and ears up for more stuff from me, and until the next time, please enjoy your games. Peace out.